Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sharon. Today I'm just going to do a little bit of abstract painting, just grid journaling. I just thought I'd show you this one. I did this the other day. I didn't record it. I just wanted to play, and I pulled out a colour cube card, colour cube version 1.0. I'm not buying the other 4 cubes, although the Want Monster wants to, but no, I'm not going to. Anyway, this is what I did the other day with stencils, stamping, what else? Kuretake gold with my Takikawa, if that's how you say it. Lots of stencils, stenciling, stamping, all sorts of stuff. Anyway, I was pretty happy with that, and I wish I had have videoed it, but I didn't, and I had a really good time playing. So I thought I'd draw out another card and do these colours this time. So I've picked out of my paints, here's a Danielsmith, that's a raw sienna. Then I picked out Aussie red gold. This one's Kuretake, oh gee, green, blue green turquoise, something like that. The steel, I've picked out a Harmonia one of the granulating colours, called Shiny Blizzard. And for this one, I know they're not exact, but I was more looking at the bird, the kingfisher, and this is cobalt turquoise. Then, because I also used ink on this one, I thought I'll get out some inks that sort of match these colours as well. So a couple of little Distress Oxides, and this is an Adirondack I've had for, I don't know how many years, and the colour is Stream. I'll have a look and see if there's a date on the back of that. No date, but oh goodness me, I reckon 15 years or more I've had these. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is try and protect this page as much as I can from the next page. So I'm just going to, I'm really just wanting to kind of wrap it around this journal. This is a Dinawakley watercolor journal that I'm using. I'm finding it's coping okay with the watercolors and whatever else I want to throw at it. So all I've done in preparation, obviously picked out my paint colors, picked out some inks, and I've just gridded that off. I'm only going to do 1 page today, not 2, just so that I don't go on and on and on with a video. We'll swatch these colours out in a moment, and then we'll get into it. Oh, lots of stencils, of course, as I said. Also, just remember I bought this swatch book a while back. Yeah, when trying to match up these cards and looking for colours, I really find this book helpful, because it's got more than just one, obviously, because you can put all your different types in here, and you can go through and try and match up. So that's a benefit for that. Then We'll have, what else am I playing with here? These are the stencils. There's lots of stencils that I used. Uniquely Creative, Dilutions, Asher Marquette to Lemon Creation. That's a Funky Fossil one. I used that one, All on Create. I used that one. That's Natalie May, Scrapbooking. And this one, I really don't know. It may be a Big Crafty Dinkable. Good little one. And stamps I'm going to use. Kate Crane. KCM001, another Kate Crane one. KCM016. And my old faithfuls. My Claire Steed Art Journal Love dot stamp from Funky Fossil. I really need a new one. I've just about killed this one. And also for text, I often use this Natalie May stamp. I don't know what it's called, but I just ink it up and use bits of it. I generally just use it with my hands. Oh, and so I don't get it upside down, I wrote top on the back, but that's what I would normally do, stamp like that. And of course we have water, we have paintbrushes and modelling paste, because I'm going to do a bit of texture paste through the stencil as well as ink, etc. So okay, let's get into it. Enough of me blabbing on. Okay, I've just put a little bit of water on each of these paints just to wake them up, and I'm just going to get them into pan. This is the Danielsmith Raw Sienna. I think the card actually says the colour is caramel, but I'm just choosing what I feel like. This one is, I love this colour, even though it doesn't match. I wanted to use it. It's Aussie Red Gold, and it is a beautiful. Sorry if I sound a bit wheezy. I'm having a bit of trouble with my breathing at the moment. Coughing, etc. So hopefully I'll sort that out soon. An appointment on Wednesday, so I'll see what they have to say. Alright, Aussie Red Gold, number 57 Kuretake, green turquoise blue or something. I'll look it up. But there's a heavy green. There's a lot of it. We'll see how we go with that. Sorry for the noise, my water bucket. This is a Rosa Gallery, the Cobalt Teal. Pretty. I can see I'll use a lot of that. Might have carried a bit of yellow over into that. Oh well. And as I say, it's just paper, so let's not lose sleep over it. Right, and there's that other colour. That's just straight out of the tube because I haven't put them in pans Yeah, the harmonia. That's a lot. Maybe just put a bit there. Maybe I don't need as much as I poured out. Right. Right, let's just swatch these very quickly. Just move that over. So, well, you can see I've already tried that. That's the Blizzard. Right. This is this Kuretake. Ooh, that's bright. Then we've got the Raw Sienna. That's really dirty. I reckon it's because I haven't rinsed my brush properly. That's better. Might have to put more of that out. The Cobalt Teal from Rosa Gallery. And Aussie Red Gold. I think they're going to look nice. I think they'll come up all right together. Right. I'm just going to get some clean water and put out some more Raw Sienna and see how, and then we'll be off. Right, I've fixed my Raw Sienna and got myself a paintbrush, a little Phoenix one, and fresh water, and I'm just going to put the paints down in these 4 squares. I've put some Glad Press and Seal over this page just to protect it, because you can see I'll be going across like that, and I don't want to start on this page just yet. So I think we'll start with this, and it's really just basically all I'm doing is just putting the colours down, and we'll see where that takes us. All right, I think be interesting to see how they mix too. Maybe they won't mix. I have to remember to leave some room for the other colours. That's my problem. I get carried away with colours and forget to leave some room for all the other colours. Oh, I love this colour. I know, I keep repeating myself. Absolutely. Oh, I could just do a whole page just of this. All right, where are we up to next? Try and get that that Blizzard colour in. I could see a bit. Oh, can you see that? I'm not sure if you can. Very glittery. I'm really not into the glitters. Let's have a look. That's one of the Harmonia colours. If you go back a little bit, there is a video where I talked about those Harmonia granulating colours. Right. Oh, that's pretty too. I love that. Right. Now what we can do is just flick some colour on. Right, now we just have to let that dry. Hopefully it hasn't gone under the tape, but if it has, oh well, too bad. Ah. So that's how it's looking at the moment. Nothing earth-shattering, but anyway, it's a start. We'll keep going. Just wait for this to dry. I've swapped that rusty hinge out for a yellow. I just thought with how bright this is, that might look better. And now I'm just going to use this very old Dilution stencil and just add a bit of numbers and things. And I'll probably also use the stream as well. I'll just get these out of the way a little bit, so we'll come back in with some of those as well. But yeah, so just something like that. And I think maybe just, I think I'd like a bit down here. Close that. And we'll try a bit of stream. Oh, if you're wondering, these little brushes I just got off Amazon. They were relatively cheap. I got them, oh, I don't know, a few years ago. But I do enjoy using them. So let's just see where we can go with this. I think I'd like, ooh, that's sort of in your face, isn't it? Okay. And I think I'd like a little bit more numbers down here. I might add just a little there. And maybe just a tiny bit there. I do like numbers. Right, then the next thing I want to do is just add, I think, just some lines. Not sure what colour to use, so maybe I've got a butterscotch. Let's have a look at there, butterscotch. I'm digging out all the old inks today, aren't I? Let's have a look at that one. Let's see how we go with that. Oh dear, pardon me coughing. I think I'd like to add a little bit just in there. And let's just add some that's a little bit different. That was from Uniquely Creative, that one. It's called Mark Making Stencil. Surprise, surprise. Then I think now I might like to just go in with a little bit of stamping, bit of text, and just to add a bit of black in there. I'm using my archival ink with this one, and because I've inked it up, so it should work really well. That, what do you call it, Blitz one, it's very sparkly. I'm not sure if you can see that, but certainly very sparkly. This needs just a little bit more up there. Put that back in there. And I think I wouldn't mind a little bit of cake cream, numbers as well. And we might go with the stream again on this. I do like it. And again, I just use it without a block. Let's just pop that there. I'm not sure how much we're going to cover up. But let's do it anyway. Right. Now the other thing I want to do is use some of these stencils just with some texture paste. I really like to add a little bit of white and not always just the ink. So this one I've got is 3D Textured Modelling Paste Solid Solutions. It's an Australian brand. Let's get that on. I'm not sure which ones to use. I know I'd like a little, I love circles. Let's have a look here. I wouldn't mind a little bit of that. I've got to remember, I'm in a bad habit of working from right to left, and when you're working with texture paste, that's really a silly thing to do. So I think I'm going to try. I didn't use this one on the other page, and that's good. So we'll see how much bleed through we get from the inks. Oh, like that. I'll just stick that there for now. And I think I'd like to bring a little bit of this just down. Then this one is one of my favourites. I do love it because it's got the bigger squares, it's got the smaller ones, and you can get some really lovely texture on this. And I think I'll go a little bit up there. And then we'll head down and get some bigger pieces here. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm liking this. Oh, I'm getting a bit excited. Oh dear, I'm even making a mess everywhere on the stencil thing. I have to go and rinse these. I don't normally clean my stencils, but when you've got modelling paste on them and there's small squares, you really do need to clean it out, because otherwise they get clogged up and then they're no good to anybody. Right, and this one, I'm not sure. I think I would love that there. Let's try it. And just a little heart. Probably don't need that much stuff. Gorgeous. Loving that. I'm loving the colours. Absolutely loving the colours. Right, I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to go and clean this and I'll be back. Just while I'm waiting for that to dry, I thought I might just pop on some of my favourite stamp. And I've had this sitting there just to hold it up while I was putting on paint. But you can see that the inks underneath are coming through, and I don't mind that. I actually really don't mind. What I do mind is getting my white ink pad filthy. This is Hero Arts Unicorn Pigment Ink, and I'm really sad. Oh no, that's filthy now. Oh well, oh well, that's what happens. Anyway, so let this just dry. I don't think I'll add any more to that. I'm kind of happy with how it is. Yeah, so we'll just let that dry, and then we'll come back and tear off the tape, or you know, it's a more bit like tear off the band-aid. Okay, I'm going to take the tape off now, but I know from experience that this tape tends to tear this paper, so I'm going to heat it a bit and hopefully work out in what order I put these tapes on. The other thing you could do is actually, oh, that went under, is keep these tapes and use them like washi. Would be really good. Would make great washi. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that shrunk. Let's move that. It has torn a bit. Oh no. Let's just stop that for a minute. Poo. I want to say more than poo, but anyway, I won't. This paper really doesn't like this tape. Oh, can sort that out later. Another trick that I've seen is get a teaspoon and just rub it over there, and it will calm your papers down and hide the tears a little bit. I am going to stick that down. Let's see, just a little bit under there. Oh, of course it's jammed. Maybe they're all jammed. Goodness me. Note to self, make sure you glue is working before you turn the camera on. Anyway, I'll fix that later. Then what I thought I'd do is just find from the small stickers that's better. The light was a bit dull. A saying, and I thought, hold tight and pretend it's a plan. I think that might just be perfect along there. And I really need to glue that down. It's bothering me. Hang on a tick. Let's see how this one goes. I don't like this glue though. Stampin' Up glue, and I'm not a fan. But anyway, it's on the job now. Right. And that is done. Let's see if I can just bring you down a little bit lower. Sorry for the wobbles. There we go. How's that? And it's as simple as that, just to have a play. You don't need to have the colour cube cards. You could also look up online for any colour combos you want, or if you're really good at choosing, you know, a combination of 5 colours or so, go for it. But I just like to use the colour cube cards. I've had them for, well, I think a couple of years, and have enjoyed doing lots of them. If you want to see more of what I've done with colour cube cards, they're on Instagram. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, because I don't think I'll have time between now and then to do another video. So stay safe, enjoy your families. If you celebrate Christmas, enjoy it. If not, enjoy the time off. Thank you. Bye.